Oh my gosh. We did not put in the Hi. Oh my goodness, we do not have the intro. We don't have the intro video in here. Y'all are killing me. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah. Hey y'all. Hey, we don't have the intro video. Sorry. Sorry, you just jumped right in. So we've got to get that intro video, and Mo, we got to definitely change the um yeah, because it's you can't, we're not able to see that. So we need to hey y'all, we're kind of doing a little troubleshooting, but come on in the room. Make sure you get in the comment section and say, hey, can you put this up maybe a little bit like in the doorway? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? Happy Saturday morning. Oh my gosh, happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in the room. Go ahead and get in the comment section. Let me know where you are chiming in from, where you are coming in from, and tell me if you want to come on stage and talk to me. Go ahead and let me know if you want to get on this stage and tell me all about it. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get some lotion on my hands. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let me get some music playing real quick. Now, listen. Hey, Gina. Good morning, sugar. Let me get some. Look, let me listen. I need everybody to get up and dance. Like, listen. We gonna let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. This is my Bali soundtrack. Let me see what we got over here. Y'all now y'all know I had to. I think that's good. Y'all know I had to get something get something really cool. And then y'all know my taste in music is trap music. So, but here we go. Listen. Tastes like candy. I can feel it. Come on, y'all. Hey, hey. I wanna know. Hey. Hey, listen now. This life by design. Listen, we gonna dance it out, y'all. We gonna dance. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Hey, Charnel, we are live now.
Hello. Okay, I finally got all my supplies together.
Very good. I just turned on a little music and so welcoming everybody in the room. Let me know where you're coming in from. We got 7 folks in here right now. Go ahead and drop down. Represent your city right now with a little candy. Toss and turn in my bag. Come on. I know, I'm sure dancing too. I'm cheer dancing too. Go ahead and represent your city. Yes. Okay, Trotwood, let's go. Now, I could have put on what I was listening to before we got on. The music that really got me together. Okay, the music that got me together. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and get folks in the room. Y'all come on in the room. Go ahead and drop down in the chat where you are coming from, where you are tuning in from. Gina, you know I was listening to trap music. You know. Hey, Gwendolyn.
Y'all ignore me. I have to get my protein in this morning. I'm gonna do it with some hot cocoa.
I understand. It's okay. Y'all make sure you go get your tea, go get your coffee, just, get your relaxed state. If you need a mimosa, go ahead and get that too. Whatever you need to get, go ahead and grab that. We're going to just listen to a little music, get everybody in the room. Go ahead and get your supplies together. And we're going to start going over some things and talking about some stuff. And then we're going to get into the activity today. But we're starting with candy. Okay, good, good. Okay, Charlotte, North Carolina, let's go. Yeah, get your hot lemon, honey, and ginger water. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let me see. Hey, y'all hang tight. Let me get my. I did not print it out. I need to send it to myself so I can. Sweet baby, baby. Hey, y'all, give me a second. Let me send my agenda to myself. Thank you all for joining this morning. I am super excited to have you. Um, Give me a second here. Let me go ahead and get my agenda together. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we've got our cups, we've got our cups of tea, we've got our hot chocolate, we've got our water, we've got our ginger water, we've got our lemon water, we've got our protein and hot chocolate. Um, I've got my water and I've got my protein. So yeah, my core power. That's life. And I've got
Happy
my.
Saturday.
I know. Happy Saturday. Happy, happy, happy Saturday. Let me get me a sip. I've been over here singing and dancing, y'all, for a long time.
How have you been doing, Sarah, over the last few days? We all been iced in, not snowed in, but iced in.
Yes, it has been. I'm glad I could get out. I'm glad there's no more snow. I felt like the snow was like a barrier, like it was locking me in. Although I could go outside, but we aren't able to. Hey dudes, come on, Mesquite, Texas. So, we aren't able to get out in the snow, like real, like talk about, so I felt locked. I felt locked down. I felt like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. Um, y'all put in the chat, like, especially if you were dealing with in a space where you couldn't move around. Like for us in Texas, when the when it's icy, everything shuts down, and then I was worried because my kids had to go to work and they were trying to get to work and couldn't, and it was it was a lot, and I was trying to tell them, babe, you can't even get out of the driveway because our driveway, we have a long driveway, and it was an ice skating rink. Like we could have literally put on ice skates and skated across my driveway. And it was thick ice. It was thick ice. So there were like some thin pieces, and you can kind of walk on it and you can hear it cracking. But there were other places in the driveway that it wasn't even moving. Like, and y'all know I'm a pretty heavy girl, but it was not moving. It was not cracking. It was not doing anything. So it was really thick. So it was it was a lot. What about you, Charnel?
I got outside for the first time yesterday, and I was so happy to be outside.
Oh, I
Um, I had been taking my grandson in the yard, and with the remnants of ice or snow that was left over, I let him get out there, and we played a little bit. And he got on his we call it Trevor's playground because we had a swing set built back there for him, a little fort. So I let him get out there, and it was just nice to be able to get outside and get some fresh air and get some sun. Um, I was happy. So, but I am also perfectly fine being iced in, especially with the workload that I have. I can be isolated really for long periods of time. So,
I was
but I was
struggling.
happy to be out and get some sun yesterday.
I was absolutely struggling. So I'm glad you got out. I was able to get out. That's, just a good reset. Uh, hey, Gwen. Gwen is. They are expecting 8 inches of snow.
8 inches.
Yes.
What does
Okay.
that look like? Like 8 inches from the ground, like up to your ankles. 8 inches.
That's it's more than that, huh? Because 8 inches, one, two. It's like 8 inches is like this little part. 1 inch is like right here, right? Yeah. So like this little knuckle part, that's about an inch. So 8 inch. Ooh, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. A little less than a foot. Oh gosh, that's about that. That's a
That's a lot
lot.
of snow. What part of the country is that in?
Um, she is in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
So is that normal for
I,
North Carolina?
I think that's normal for North Carolina. I know Gina says, okay, she's Charlotte. Gina is in Ohio, and she is she is expecting 13 inches of snow. That's that's crazy. Okay, so
We can't even
whew,
imagine that here.
I can't. I can't
Someone
even.
says their GME admin insight says that she's in West Palm Beach, Florida. No snow, but chilly.
Which is real crazy for Florida. But when we would go to dance competitions in Florida, it would usually be like February. So it'd be really hot during the day, but it would be so cool at night, like chilly, chilly. Like, yeah. Okay, so she said, Gwen says not normal for Charlotte, but normal for our mountain area.
Okay.
So okay, so it's kind of crazy. We had it already at the 13 inches. So Gina says she already had the 13 inches of snow. Y'all, but I'm so glad you all are well, that you are, even during the snow, you're here with us and, here for Life by Design, that you're like, you know what, since we're snowed in, since we are in, let's go ahead and start designing our life. So I love, love, love it. And I'm glad, like, just so thankful that you're here to hang out with me this morning, hang out with Charnel. Mo is in the background back there. But and if you have not, I know that there's a few more people in here. If you have not shared with us where you're tapping in from, please get online. I mean, please get in the comment section and tell us where you're listening from, where you're joining us from. We want to know. We want to shout out your city. We want to shout out your city. So let me get my Life by Design self together, because I'm just all, honey, I am just like, let's go, let's get it, like, let's jump right into it. So listen, so let me just real quick. So good morning, y'all. And before we move into anything else, I want you to just take a breath. I want you to just take a breath. I want you to let your shoulders drop. I want you to let your morning slow down. I want you to understand that this is not just another webinar. This is a pause on purpose. And this is what I want you to do. In the chat, I want you to tell me, no, we already did that. I want you to, not in the chat, I want you to grab your notebook. Did everybody get their notebook? Did everybody get their e-notebook, your digital notebook? Does everyone have it? And
Yes.
if you don't, very good. If you don't, just go ahead and get in the comment section and let me know. If you don't, it's okay. Make sure you have some pen and paper so you can go back and fill in your notebook, or so you can go back and kind of reference some of the things that we'll be talking about today, and some of the things that we'll be doing. That notebook is there. And let me just say, if you're watching the replay, if you're watching this, you're not here this morning, but you're watching this replay, this is a do it yourself. This is a life by design. This is a take a moment to do it your way. There is no calendar, there is no clock. This is about you, your intentions, and who you are becoming. I just need to know that y'all know that I'm clear about you taking a moment. Thank you, Mo. You just taking a moment to design your life, because this is life by design. So make sure you grab your vision notebook, your vision workbook, to my notebook, your vision workbook. Make sure you grab your vision workbook. And like I said, if you don't, make sure you have a pen and paper so that you can go ahead and tap in after. You can fill it out and you can do all the things inside the notebook. So, real quick, we're going to do our first little exercise, and this is to take a moment to reset. I'll take a moment to reset. This is what I want you to do. I want you to type one word. When you think of reset, when you think of reset, what does reset mean to me in this season of my life? The first word that comes to mind, I want you to get in the chat and write it. I want you to write the first word that comes to mind. When you think of reset, what does that mean to me? What does that mean to me? So go ahead and get in the comment section. I'm in the comment section. Go ahead and write what you think reset means to you. Okay, I like it. Okay, so I wrote new, because for me, I feel like if you are resetting, it's a start over. It's a restart. I love it. Gina says unstuck. Clue Me says a start. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else? Okay. Checking in from Colleen. Hey, Janice, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So listen, what does reset mean to you? What is the first word comes to mind? Don't cheat. The first word. When we say we're going to reset, what is the first mind? What is the first word that comes to mind? What is the first word that comes to mind? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. I had new, we had start. Okay, restore. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And thank you. If you're new coming in, if you're just getting in here, it is okay. Remember, this is intentional. This is your time. This is on your time. There's no clock and there's no calendar. We are just getting things done. Okay. It can be as slow as you want or as fast as you want. It is on you, not anyone else. This is not about competition. This is not about comparison. This is about you. And we are going to clap for you for resetting. We're going to clap for you for being intentional. We're going to clap for you for designing your life. All right. So we had a few things in there. So before we really get started, before we design anything new, we must release what we've been carrying. You cannot build a new design, a new vision with hands full of expired seasons. Let me say that again. You cannot build a new vision with hands full of expired seasons. What was is gone now. What was is was. Okay. So real quick, we're going to say an opening prayer. We're going to go ahead and go to God in prayer this morning really quick. So, Father God, we thank you for this morning and for the opportunity to begin again with intention. We come grateful for the strength that carried us through previous seasons and wise enough to know when it's time to reset. This morning, we release what no longer fits. We release pressure. We release guilt. We release fear. And we release expectations that were never ours to hold. Bring clarity where there has been confusion, peace where there has been heaviness, and direction where we've been unsure. Quiet the noise, Lord, so that we can hear you clearly. Cover our thoughts, cover our decisions, and cover our visions ahead. As we reset, we trust you with what we are releasing and with what we are becoming. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All
Amen.
right, y'all. So, listen, one of the workbook, two of the workbook prompts that are going to come up, and we're going to go ahead and do a quick exercise. All right, two of the workbook prompts are going to come up, and it says, "What am I releasing as I reset?" And this is good, y'all. You got to really think about this, and you got to put it down, but you got to be truthful with you. You've got to tell the truth to yourself. What are you releasing as I reset? And what do I want clarity on? So go ahead and grab your pen and paper. Go ahead and write it down. What am I releasing as I reset? And what do I want clarity on? And while everybody is writing, once you finish, I do have a chat prompt. Type one word you're releasing this morning. Type one word that you're releasing this morning. So while we're all writing our prompts, our workbook prompts, what am I releasing as I reset? And what do I want clarity on? You have to understand what you need so that you can ask God for what you want. Right? Let's get clear on it, right? Let's get clear on it. What am I releasing as I reset? And what do I want clarity on? Come on, Charnel. Charnel says, I'm releasing small thinking. I love it. What are you releasing? Type one word that you're releasing this morning. Type one word that you are releasing this morning. Okay. Gina says, I am releasing, I can't even talk. I am releasing procrastination. I am releasing procrastination. I love it. I'm releasing tension. I love it. I am releasing fear. I'm releasing fear. It is out of here. I'm going to give you another minute or two to complete your workbook prompts. What am I releasing as I reset? And what do I want clarity on? If you haven't typed the word that you are releasing this morning, go ahead and get in the comment section and type what you are releasing this morning. What are you releasing this morning? What are you releasing this morning? Okay, so if we get down to the next session, where can I get the workbook? So the workbook should have been emailed to you once you sign up. So it should be in your email. And if you do not have it, that's okay. We'll make sure that that we have a link there. So Mo, make sure that there's a link so that they can download the workbook after. Make sure we have something in the recap that gives them a link to download the workbook just in case they missed that email, or just in case they didn't get it for whatever reason. They can download it on the recap. But if you have your pen and paper, you can still tap in and fill out your workbook after. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking that question, just in case someone else had the same one. So thank you so much. So real quick, vision is not wishful thinking. Vision is clarity paired with intention. Alignment means your life supports who you are becoming, not who you used to be. That's what alignment is. Alignment means your life supports who you are becoming, not who you used to be. So real quick, here are two prompts. Okay? So number 1, my vision for this season looks like. I'm going to give you a few minutes to think about that and write it down. My vision for this season looks like. My vision for this season looks like. What does your vision for this season looks like? Can we talk? Look like. I'm looking for my other pen, y'all, because these over here are not doing what I need them to do. What does my vision for this season look like? And let me tell you, there's no right or wrong way to answer these prompts. So you can put one word. So for me, it was one word. For you, it could be a sentence. For others, it can be a paragraph. Remember, there's no clock, there's no definition. This is your life. This is your life by design with intention. This is the life that you are creating to support who you are becoming. There are no rules. Give you about another minute to finish that prompt. My vision for this season looks like. Okay. And the second one in this space is the life I'm intentionally designing is. So that means, what is it that you really want? And let me tell you something. One thing that I used to always say is, I dream as big as my God is. So there is no limit to what God can do. He owns a cattle on a thousand hills. He has the whole world in his hands. I know we sang that as kids, but that is the truth. He has the whole wide world in his hands. So you dream as big as your God is. And if that means my life, the life I'm intentionally designing, includes more rest, more travel, more reading, less work, um, marriage, a baby, grandkids. We putting pressure on our children. Um, being a better mom, being a better wife, being a better friend, whatever that looks like, exploring new opportunities, doing new things, seeing new people. making new friends, re engaging old friends, letting go of the hurt, pain, and shame from the past. Like, I am intentionally designing something in my life. I'm intentionally designing my life to do what? What do you want this to be? And you got to write it down because the Bible says, write it down and make it plain. Now, that's what the book say. Write it down and make it plain. If you write it down and make it plain, then you don't have any other option but to do it, to follow it, see it and do it. Write it down and make it plain. So the life I'm intentionally designing is, give you about another minute to finish that. If you're comfortable, close your eyes for one moment. Picture a life that feels peaceful, not rushed, a life that honors your values, your health, your faith, and your joy. Notice what's present. Notice what's missing. Now, right from that place, type one word that describes the life you're designing. One word. Type one word that describes the life you're designing. I love it. Freedom. Free. I love it. Did I just spell that right? I put it in there, but I don't know if I peace. I love it. Hey, Angela, how are you doing, sugar? Unapologetically confident. I love it. That's what I have. I think I spelled it wrong. Hey, Michelle. Hey, sugar. Angela, send me a message. Send me a message. You was on my mind the other day. Send me a message. Because I'll forget. I'll forget. Blessed. I love it. Fabulous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm good, sugar. Y'all, me and Angela went to church together, honey. We grew up together at Mount Calvary Baptist Church. Do you hear me? Like we was on the back row eating candy and getting in trouble with the ushers. Oh my goodness. I always gotta throw those in there. It's always so good to uh see you people, man. It's always so good. Don't laugh, Gina. It's always so good to see you people. Oh, so real quick, while you all are typing that or reading the messages of others, this is a moment where we would be thanking our sponsors or our partners. And so this particular one does not have, we do not have a partner. We wanted to show you what a partnership would look like. So if If you wanted to partner with us, we have different partnership opportunities from $99 to $499. And in that partnership, you could actually you would see, like, maybe here you may see your logo, we may announce your name here, you may have a scroll that gives your website, or something that shows your book, or something that shows your, what you sell, your service, or we can run one of your commercials or something like that. So that's an opportunity. We'll be doing this for an entire year, y'all. We'll be doing this for an entire year, so you have an opportunity to connect with us and share with our audience. So let's get to what we've all been waiting for. Now we move from reflection to creation. So we have talked about what has been there, what's missing, what we feel like, what reset means. What does it look like to design our life with intention? How do we want to move forward in this space? So now it's time to get down to this vision board. Now we're ready to reset. Um, this is where the vision becomes visual. So the first things first is my top three focuses, and this is all in the workbook, y'all. So the vision workbook has all this information in it. If you are watching the replay, or if you are on the go and you're just listening and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't write all these questions down, it is in the workbook. If you do not have your workbook, no worries. We're going to send it in the email, in the email with a recap. Okay. So just make sure you check your email. We'll make sure that you get your workbook. Download it. It's a ebook, so you'll be able to download it, or you'll be able to um, add it to your iPad, write in it, do whatever you need to do, however you work it out. All right. One of these days I'm gonna get me an iPad pen. I thought we had one, but they have them like for $5. I'm gonna get me one, and I can add it to my iPad, and I can actually write in my iPad. Because right now, honey, I just old school. Print everything off and write on. Don't laugh. I just print everything off and write. So I love pen and paper. I'm just the old school chick. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that on my iPad, y'all. So first things first is my top three focus areas for this quarter. This is January's last day of January. And I have three focus areas. Because when you are designing your life, you don't have to focus on everything. You don't have to focus on everything. So right now, what are your top three focus areas? So we're about to create this vision board. We're about to create this vision board. So what are your top three focus areas? Write them down. Write them down. The second question is, Mo, if you can get that question up, what are your top three focus areas for this quarter? This quarter. Because remember, Life by Design is the entire year. It's once per month for the entire year. We'll be meeting until December. Life by Design is the entire year. So we're just talking about this quarter. That's it. This quarter. So what are your top three focus areas for this quarter? I see we've added some new people in the room. So go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and put in the comment section where you're tuning in from. We would love to know. So yes, I'm a pen and paper girl too. So we old school, right? We old school. The second prompt is what my ideal life looks like when aligned. And remember what alignment means. Alignment means that my life supports who I am becoming. We're not worried about what was. We're not worried about what happened. We're not worried about what went wrong. Even we're not even worried about what went right. What we want to talk about now is how your life can support who you are becoming. What does it look like when your life is aligned? What does it look like when your life is aligned? I'll give you a few minutes. Oh, this next one is, I love it. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm so glad to have you all. Um, thank you so much. I know you all are writing your prompt, but I just want to just take a moment right now to just say thank you for being here. I know you could have spent your Saturday morning anywhere. I know you could have spent it with anyone, but you chose to be here, and that means so much to me. So I absolutely appreciate you for doing this. And at the end, I'm telling you,
We lost your sound, Tara.
okay, am I back?
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, oh my gosh. Hi, Felicia. How are you doing? Hey, Dukes. Good morning. Good morning. So here's the fun. So let me go. I'm gonna go over the two questions really quickly. So one, my top three focus areas for this quarter. That's your first question. Second is what my ideal life looks like when aligned. And I went over the definition of aligned. Aligned means that my life supports who I am becoming. It supports who I am becoming. Don't tell me nothing about what was. I don't care how bad it was. I don't care what you did. Your life right now has to be aligned with who you are becoming. Because if you have it in your belly, then God expects you to birth this thing out. So you are aligned with not only your life is aligned with what you are who you are becoming because you are who God says you are. You are who God says you are. So my final that this next question, the workbook, and these are all prompts in the workbook, y'all. They're all in the workbook. One bold decision I'm committing to right now. What is one bold decision that I'm committing to right now? And go ahead and type it in the comment section. What is one bold decision that you are committing to right now? Okay, so we got you can download. Okay. Okay. So Mo just put in the workbook in the chat, y'all. You can download your workbook here. There's the workbook. So if you need the workbook, you can download it. You can download it right there. Okay. So we have, let me see. We have, okay, getting in a closer walk with Jesus and starting writing my book. Let's go. I like it, Felicia. Let's go. Start writing that book. Start writing that book. Start writing that book. And there may be after this. Well, I'll tell you at the end. I'll tell you at the end. Okay, very good, very good. I had to check. I had to check. My and
You're muted again. I hear you. Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
Now we do.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Let me move my little glue stick. Okay, so I'm committed to strengthening my relationship with God. Thank you so much for that, Angela. I listen, I do understand. I do understand. I have just been, yep, same. Same. Um, one bold decision, yes. And I said I'm not going to allow the word no to deter me. Okay, so let's get into listen, y'all, I have to just tell you, you know, I have, getting the no can be it can be overwhelming. And so and I talk about this all the time that I have ADHD. And with Hey Lisa, okay, I didn't know, girl, I was like, who is that? But I have ADHD. And so one of the things is, you already have a problem starting, right? So as soon as you get the no, it just makes you feel like I'm not worthy. I, you know, they don't like me. This is not, I shouldn't ask anyone else. I'm not good enough. All the things. And that's really not it. Because I had to just sit back and look at, like, what do I think about things when I say no? If I say no, it's maybe not a good time. Maybe I don't like it if I don't want to taste something new. Maybe I just don't like I don't like that. Maybe it's I don't like it because of the texture. And I don't have to, and no one owes me an explanation because no is a complete sentence, right? And so I don't owe anyone an explanation and no one owes me an explanation, but I don't have to take the no personal because 9 times out of 10, it's not even about you. It's about them, their position, who they are, what they like, what they want to do, and what they have a right to do. So I am determined to not allow that no to take over. And one of the things is this year, so we have a conference yearly. And while I can't say so much, no can mean not right now. Exactly. While I can't really get into a lot, TPC Con is coming. Um, there's a there's another element to it this year. It's going to be the biggest ever, and it's my wildest dreams. Has there already been no's? Absolutely. But have there been yeses? Every single time. But had I stopped at the first no, I would not have had the audacity to continue to go to get that yes. So, this is really, it's like I just have to just like just not let that go. As a matter of fact, I want to hear from someone else. Like, who else is like dealing with like, and not necessarily no, but what is what is that bold what are you going what is that bold decision that you are going to tap into? Like, what is that? What where are you with that? What is the one bold decision that you're committing to? Charnel, can you share? And then if we can invite someone to come up, I would love to have one of you all to come up and share. Mine is I will not let no stop me. And y'all heard how I feel about it. You heard how I feel about it. But what is the one bold decision that you are committed to? And who wants to come up? Drop the link and come on stage, come and hang out with us. Tell us. We want to hear. Because we're going to go ahead and get started on our vision and our
You muted again. As soon as you move the mic, you mute it. My one bold decision that I'm committed to right now is to go after my dreams of promoting my business like I have no limits. So I definitely have struggled with the fear of rejection, which leads is similar to which is exactly what you're saying. I'm always nervous about no, and I have learned that life is a it's like a numbers game. We have to just keep pressing, we have to press through the no's, we have to press through the rejection, we have to press through the no callbacks, we have to press through the unresponsive emails, or not response to your first initial inquiry, and till you get the yes. Because I think what I've experienced here recently is that as many no's as I have gotten, it definitely can feel like defeat. But as soon as you get the yes, you really forget all about the no's. And I think that I'm living in a space now where um, I'm starting to attract more of the things in my life that I want to experience. I can just give two quick examples, and they are really, really small in the context of things, but it just showed me that God is on my side. Like, He wants to see me win. I have been trying to, one particular instance is I have been trying to get a photo shoot with my grandson. And I wanted to do a Western themed photo shoot. And I have been trying to schedule it. And my schedule and his parents' schedules had been conflicting. And we missed his birthday, which was in November. And then I tried to schedule it again in December. And it was raining every weekend. And so we couldn't get the photos taken. And so I just was like, I'll figure it out. It'll happen when it's gonna happen. And I was on social media last week actually, and a new photography um, business popped up and said, "Hey, we're looking for models. If you would be interested and available to come out on January 30th, we're looking for models. We're doing a Western themed photo shoot." I could start crying. It's so little, but I think those. So my grandson and I took our photos. I had outfits already, and when they saw us coming to the photo shoot, they were like, "You guys look so beautiful." In the back of my mind, all I could hear is God saying, "Nothing that you want is impossible. Nothing that you ask me for in my name. As long as you stay aligned, as long as you stay in purpose, as long as you keep pushing, I am going to come through for you." That is so small, but in
it's
the
not.
grand text of it, it is so big.
It is not so small. It is not so small. It is the fact that, our God is so big and, that He can do anything. And even the small things that we think are small, which that is not small, it is so big. And look how impactful this is, right? Look how impactful this is for you. And this is a lifelong memory for Trevor. You know what I mean? Like, this is He's gonna forever remember me and Honey. She's a honey, y'all. So me and Honey are, going to we took our Western pictures and all this stuff. Like, he'll always remember that. He may not remember his picture with Chris Brown in his Western wear, but he's gonna remember this photo shoot.
He is going to remember that because I have that photo blown up into a
Oh my
poster
God.
in his room. Um, so the thing is, this is the other thing about trusting God, living intentionally, um, being intentional about living your life by design. The cowboy hat that I purchased for Trevor, really I didn't purchase it. It was a gift because I'm a event planner. And so I do go to a lot of meeting planner conferences. And I had gone to a conference last year and it was Western themed. And they gifted us custom cowboy hats. So I had a hat made for him. Like, this photo shoot has been in my mind for over a year. It was last March when I got the cowboy hat. So we have been waiting for the perfect time. God is so intentional. And it also, as I'm thinking about it, it also reminds me that I do have the power to plant seeds that can be manifested. I do have the power with God to make my dreams come true. So, the cowboy hat was one thing. He fell in love with his cowboy hat. So when we decided we were going to do the Chris Brown cowboy themed suite experience, he was so excited about that. And he ran and got his hat. Then he had Western Day at school earlier this year. It's just like, so we ended up being able to get him some cowboy boots. So I'm watching this and I'm thinking how God is just orchestrating this whole thing. And what I thought was a missed opportunity in November for his birthday, and then again in December, God was already planning where I'm not even going to have to pay for this photo shoot.
It's a perfect
I didn't
setup.
have to pay for it, and they took some beautiful photos. So I'm excited about that.
The perfect setup. It's the perfect setup. Um, so listen, I want to hear, like, we're about to get started on our vision board and how you want to create your space and how you're going to write it down and make it plain. But I want to hear somebody else's story too. I want you to share. Like, go ahead and click the button and come on up. Bonnets are welcome. Bonnets are welcome.
Right, because I'm in my lounge pajamas. Like, today was such a great day to do this. I was like, okay, we've been snowed in. Just now taking down my Christmas tree. Um, and I don't really have to get out and run any errands today. So I was like, this is the perfect day to do this. I was excited about the vision board party because I haven't done a vision board in such a long time.
Yeah.
So
I'm so excited, and I haven't. It's been a while since I've done it, and I threw my vision board away. So it's just a real quick, yeah, this personal story, y'all. Transparency. Oh my gosh. And that's what you have to get before you just start, because you can't bring in yesterday's stuff to today. You've got to let it go and move forward. Um, that alignment. But I had a vision board because we did a vision board party maybe like 3 years ago, and I put some things on them, and they didn't come to pass. And I threw it in the fire. I threw it in the fire, and I was just like, I was mad. I was angry. I was like, why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this? Why am I, all of the things. Like, I just, and I was like, Lord, why me? Why do I have to? And I just threw it. I was angry and I threw it in the fire. I just threw it in the fire because I was like, this doesn't work. I don't believe this. It's not going to work. But God was like telling me, you like to depend on other people to do the work that I gave to you. I did not give it to them. Y'all gonna make me cry. I didn't give it to them. I gave it to you. And when you give it to them, they didn't treat it like it was from me. It wasn't precious to them like it's precious to you and like it's precious to me. So they didn't care about it and they don't care about you. That's why they did what they did. So it's just, I just did not feel like I didn't. I was like, this just doesn't work. And lately, over the last couple of years, God has been saying, you got to do it yourself. You got. I'm in a season where God says, no, I told you to do it. I told you to do it. I didn't tell you to ask that person. I didn't say I gave you that eerie feeling in the first place. You thought I was playing? Oh, you thought it was gonna be all right just because you chose? Oh, you thought the flesh was gonna win? Not when I told you not to go. Not when I told you not to do it. Not when I told you not to do that. Not when I said don't say this, don't say that, and you did it anyway. I'm gonna always be here. I've all I'm gonna always be here. He literally, I'm telling y'all, he's like, I'm always gonna be here. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. But when you go down the wrong road, understand that that road may have bumps, hills, valleys. When all I need is
Ditches.
all of the things, all of the things. And I just simply told you to go right, and you chose to go left because you chose to go left. I told you to go right. Just because I tell you to go left, I mean, just because I tell you to go right and you leave some people out, that does not mean that I'm not with them. I love them too. They're all my babies. But that means that they can't go with you now. That means that this is not their road now. I may still have some lessons to teach them, but right now I need you to go this way. So it has, yeah, I was, man, yeah. And I've completely learned. Like I know y'all probably heard me, if you've ever heard me speak or you've ever heard me say this before, it was like, um, when you get to your lowest space, the only thing you have left to do is reach up to God, right? You are at your lowest. Like, what else can you do? What else can you do? Like, you are at your lowest, and there's nothing else you can do but reach your hands up. And when I say lowest, I don't think you can get any lower than where I was, honestly. I'm gonna be super, super transparent with y'all. I have never told anybody this. Well, my family, right? But not even my parents. They have no idea. I am. Let me preface this by saying I'm not suicidal. I'm not. However, there was a moment when it was considered. There was a moment when I thought that it would be better for me to just go than to stay and go through what I'm going through. Because God, you don't love me to put me in this space. So since you don't love me, I'll just off myself and go to hell. It can't be no worse than this. And this is the funny part. I heard this that song back in what was it? I can't remember the lady, she was saying, and I slid down the wall and I hit my head. Boom. And I don't know. I was like, Lord, really? You telling a joke right now? You like this is what we doing? It wasn't a joke to her. It was a joke to her, but right now, I'm like, this is what we doing? You telling this? And all I could hear was I slid down the wall and I hit my head. Boom. And I laughed. And God was like, no, baby, I'll never leave you or forsake you. I got you, but I need you to do some things for me. Right now, it's me and you against the world. And if you got me, why worry about anybody else? Because you can't. Once you get to a space where you're ready to just leave life, you low. you low. And that's why, it's important to always have God like right there with you. Like you have got to, even in your lowest moments, you've got to just call on Jesus because there is power in his name. Even if he's coming with a joke. And it wasn't a joke to her, it was just this the way that they, portray it now on TikTok and all that stuff. She got through it and now, and all this stuff. But it was just, it was, it was a lot. And we do have to throw our burdens on him.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So from that moment, because I'm assuming that was pretty recent, from that moment, how did you move from that to where you are today?
I literally move. I know that sounds so cliche. I know that sounds like, girl, what? I have to keep going. I can't worry about anything. I have to know. I know because he told me, baby, I got you. This is not the end. That this is not the end. Like I just need you to keep going. I need you to keep moving. I need you to keep going because I got you. And you don't have to just, I need you to, and I need you, and then he said this, he said, I need you to move in silence. He said, you like to tell your wishes and your dreams a lot. He said, you like to tell people. He said, you like to share. He said, shut up. I don't want you, you don't have to, I don't want you to, shut up. Don't say a word. I don't want you to defend yourself. I don't want you to talk about it. I don't want you to say nothing to anybody about it. I don't want you to tell nobody your dream. I don't want you to tell nobody your wish. Nothing. You can tell them pray for you, but that's it. Me and you got some work to do. Me and you and nobody else. I'm very particular about who is around me. I'm very particular about who is in my space. I'm very particular about who even has my connected. Like he started just like when I tell you just plucking, like removing things and telling me, I need you to move in silence. Shut up. That's hard because I'm a talker, and I don't. I don't like. I'm a talker. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm a talker. Listen, God does not lie. So when He says, "I got you," you right about it. You right about it.
That's good. He definitely means it.
Yes, He
Um,
does.
I'm being reminded that, and I guess being in places like that, it really, for me, it's like if I'm, why am I in this bed for 3 days in a row?
Mm,
What am I missing? 9 times out of 10, I can pinpoint the last time I had a real conversation with God. As long as I'm in constant communication with Him, that's my safe place. That's my safety net. So, and it don't even take long, 2 or 3 days. And you're like, wait a minute, I'm starting to feel a certain way. So, being reminded that God is, He does not lie. He is the way maker.
mm,
He is the miracle worker. He is light in the darkness. He is everything. He has shown up in my life in every way. And so being able to remember the last time he was a waymaker for me. Remember the last time when he was a healer for me. Remember the last time when then that a promise was kept. He's a promise keeper. Just being able to keep that constantly. But in this space where we are so bombarded with everything from our phones, we're bombarded with things online. I mean, you almost don't even have to be outside in the world to be negatively impacted by the things that are happening. How are we, what should we be considering as we are doing our vision boards? What, from your point of your perspective, what should we be considering um, as we are intentionally building our lives by design?
Okay, so this is probably gonna sound crazy, but you need to consider yourself. We can we consider everything else. We want to worry about everything and everybody else. But see, this assignment is your life by design. You are aligning yourself, and alignment means that you are creating the life and you are creating an intentional life that supports who you are becoming. So the answer to that question is you. This is about you. This is about, you can't be everything to everybody all the time. You can pour sometimes, or sometimes you got to slow down and pour into you. You could be there for somebody, but somebody you're gonna have to say no to. So the focus now is you, because we focused on everybody else for so long. People are walking around day to day, not looking like what they're going through, and forgetting, and still not forgetting, and still trying to focus on other things and other people around them.
Hopefully, as we work through the vision board and as we work through the rest of the content for the year for Life by Design, hopefully it becomes very, very clear about the focus being on us as moms, as daughters, as wives, as um, CEOs, as entrepreneurs, as leaders in our community, as leaders in our church. Hopefully, we get to the end and realize that the work that we've done this year was worth it, and that we are worth being our number one priority. I think it's very difficult for us still today. As I'm empty nested, all of my children are out of the house. I still struggle with putting me first. If my son was to call me right now and needed $5,000, guess what? I am going to move heaven and earth to make sure that his needs are taken care of. I may need that same 5,000, and I could find 101 other ways or how I could use that money for something that's not related to me.
Yep.
So I'm my intention. I think you helped me to reframe one of my focus areas, because you one of the questions was, what are my top 3 areas for this year? And I put financial security, clear vision, strategy, and guide. And even in that, those aren't things that are specifically with the exception of God. Those top two really have more to do with creating or building generational wealth for my family than it does for me. So even on this list, I haven't even put myself as a focus area on this list. So I'm reframing that, and my top 3 focus areas are going to be God, myself, and a clear vision and strategy for the rest of my life.
I like it. Sandra says, yes, we all wear so many hats in a given day. And by the end of the day, you have no energy to focus on self care. Intentionality is critical to redirect the self care journey. Absolutely. And that's what we are. Literally, we are here for that, because it is, everybody comes to you, right? Everybody, I mean, you can think about it. If you're in a two-parent household and the kids running around the house, who do they call first? Mama.
Yeah, right.
Mama. Daddy can be sitting right there next to dad. You could be snuggled up with daddy. They're gonna call mama. Both of us in the same space at the same time. They're gonna walk through the door. Mama. Mama, mama, mama. And that's everybody. Because only mommy can do it this way. Mo, you coming in the studio? Only mommy can do it this way. I only want mama to do it. I only, you know what I mean? And I'm guilty. I'm guilty too, because I go home and I I'm calling my mama. My mama and my daddy will be right there sitting in the same spot. I'm gonna look over my daddy, mama.
Well, what's interesting though is I'm now that you say that because I haven't had small children in my home in a very long time, and even my grandson, I'm noticing that pattern with him. Both of his parents, my son and his mom, could be in the same room. He wants his mama to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And even when my son offers, he's like, no. He will say to
Mama,
him, no, not you,
mama.
not you. I asked mama. So I think that's interesting. I'm wondering what the psychology. I would love to know what the psychology is around that. So maybe, hopefully, next month we'll get our speaker will be able to share that with us because that
Yes,
I feel like he's 4. He's been on this earth for 4 years, and that is already his behavior. That is already his pattern. So I'm wondering if that's psychological. Is it something that's some type of gene that's passed on where they're looking for their needs to be met by their from the mom versus the dad.
yeah.
So dad's position is to protect and provide, and the mom's position is to do everything else.
I listen. I don't know, but I tell you what. Like I said, I mean, I've been here 51 years, and I'm still gonna call my mama first. I'm calling my mama, mama. So I don't know what it is, and I would love to know that the psychology behind that as well. You know, because that's just something just something to know. Now really want to know. But y'all, let's get into this while we're talking. And remember, y'all, the link is there. Mo, if you can drop that link again. If you want to come up and hang out with us on stage, come on up here and talk to us. We want to hear from you. Um, uh, Duke says she is a daddy's girl. Yes, she is. And Daddy Dukes love the sugaries.
There's a couple other comments in here too. Sandra Mulling said, yes, we all wear so many hats in a given day. Oh, we read that one
Mhm.
already.
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, you have no energy to focus on self-care. Intentionality is critical to redirect the self-care journey. And then Jenna Benton said her honey bear does that, and it's the nurturing. I
Yeah.
would like to maybe get more insight on what does self-care look like for all of us. Like, is it a spa day? Is it? I'm incorporating monthly trips for myself for self care because I want to travel, and I haven't traveled as much as I'd like to travel, but I've decided that I got one of those Frontier Airlines Go Wow passes, and I said every month I'm going to take a day trip, and for me that is manifesting this life of having time freedom,
Yeah.
is having financial freedom, and it's having more opportunities to see other places in the world and to have other experiences. So I missed it in January. So we on February, and I need to plan myself a little weekend trip or even a day trip because there's a couple of restaurants that are in New Orleans that I could hop on over there and hop back.
Ma'am, let me tell you something.
Anybody else want to chime in on what self-care looks like to you and why is self-care after I think I've been in the space of women's empowerment for about the last 20 years, and self-care after 20 years is still one of the top number one topics in women's empowerment. What
Sandra
are
said
we
she
missing?
has it too.
What are we missing? Why after 20 years why are we still having this conversation? Why
Because
hasn't it changed? Why isn't it
because
evolving?
because we don't put ourselves in the forefront. Look, Angela says, I feel guilty when I try to focus on me. I need to start caring about me and how I feel and what I need. And that's the thing right there. Like, we do feel guilty. And this is why we're having this life by design, because the guilt stops today, right? The guilt stops today because guess what? If you are not, what happens when we are sick? What happens? Y'all listen to, go with me. When we're sick and we just can't do, We are sick and we absolutely cannot do anything. And we are, child, we taking medicine. We getting through. We sleeping on and off. What happens if you have a counterpart that he's usually trying to keep the kids quiet, or if you have friends over trying to help you with the kids, they're keeping the kids quiet, or they picked up the kids, they've done everything around you keeps going. It does not stop. They continue to live. They continue to get things done. But you know what we do? We find other people that are just as qualified to pour into them for that moment so that we can feel, so we can get better. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? For that moment, we take care of us. For that moment, we take care of us by appointing someone or by putting our children in the care of someone that can pour into them, can make sure they're taken care of, can make sure that they're good while we get well. We can schedule that all the time. We are do that
So
while we're
what you're
talking.
saying is to make an appointment with ourselves.
We do.
We need to
We
make an appointment
do.
with ourselves.
And y'all, so while we're talking, let me just jump in real quick. Go ahead and get your items out. I am working with my board, so let me show y'all real quick what my board is going to look like, because my board is actually going to go on the wall back here. I just have the matted part. So this is, I'm doing a picture frame. I have a black picture frame, and this is the picture behind it. But one of the things that I'm focusing on is being a better mom. So that's gonna go in the center. And I know that it's, I was like, and I know I'm like everybody else and all this stuff, but even my delivery sometimes can be a little blunt, because y'all grown now. Because that's why y'all grown. Y'all don't need me. Go sit down. Y'all grown. I'm literally, that's where I be. But I can't do that. I'm still their mom, but I need to articulate for the next 3 hours. I'm going to rest, and I would appreciate it if you would just give me that time to take care of me. Or I'm going to I'm going to go on this trip, and if you all can govern yourselves accordingly while I'm away, I would appreciate no phone calls, no frantic phone calls while I'm away. Please do not make me, sad while I'm gone. Y'all take care of yourself. Like, and just sharing that and being open. One of the things that we're doing in our family is being intentional. We get on FaceTime with each other. We have family meetings now. We're learning to talk to each other better. We're just learning to break those generational curses from years before. And it's not to say that my parents were bad, or Reginald's parents were bad, or anything like that, or the people that helped raise us were bad, or anything like that. They did what they knew to do. Now we know that things are different and things can be different. So that's what we're doing. We're just doing different things. And we want our kids to talk to us. We want to be able to build generational wealth together. We want to be able to make sure that we can help each other and support each other. So that's what, that's kind of where we are. But schedule some time for yourself. But go ahead and grab your materials, and we're going to go from those three places. I mean, and not even the three places for this, because this is your year-long vision board and prayer board. Get your prayers and put them in here. Get your what you want to see, what you're doing. Put it on this board and put it somewhere where it can remind you daily of the alignment. It can remind you daily of the life you are designing for yourself, the life that you are creating, and creating for you, for who you are becoming. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to share some of the things that I have on my board, which is, like I said, once is, I have best mom ever in the middle. And then I am, like I said, I'm doing a picture frame. You see, yes, when we do it frequently, it becomes a habit and natural to you. Yes. Sitting in my peace and not feeling guilty about it. Amen. Michelle says, I stop feeling guilty when I say no. or just sit and rest and do nothing for anyone or myself for a moment of time. And that's okay. That is okay. When we were traveling, Michelle, I don't know, we kind of hit on it like I'm doing this for me. We all went to Bali, whatever, so this that was our second trip. So we did a trip to Dubai, and then we did the trip this past April to Bali, and we're going back to Dubai, and we're doing Ghana. But it was like this. I needed this. It was, I mean, Papa Sugar was there, but the ladies were there. The ladies were there. And look, there were sugars who came that were coming, traveling solo, had never met each other, but were there together, roommates, because y'all know, uh, when we travel and it's no drama. We don't do drama. And if you do drama, then you're gonna be dismissed from a trip, because what we're not doing is drama. Okay, we're not doing that. I don't look. We can't do that. But it was like I needed this. I needed. I needed a moment. Like when we went to Bali, y'all. Dubai was great. When we went to Bali, we had the first, because I host a meet and greet the first night we're there, and the night before we leave is our boat party. So those are my signature events that I host within those trips. So it is the meet and greet in Dubai. We were at a restaurant. What was that, Gina? It was like, I don't know, like the 76th floor or something, or I don't know, it was high up, 60th floor. I don't know. We were way up. We were overlooking by Dubai. It was amazing, and it was great. So we had a really good time, really good time. In Bali, we had a full cultural dinner, welcome, all the things. We just had a really good time. But what we all realized was we needed this. Now, my Papa Sugar was there, but we were away from the kids. We needed that time for ourselves. It was girlfriends there, it was cousins there, it was new friends there, it was just ladies who just connected and said, I needed this time for myself. Now, I wore them out now. Y'all don't talk about me too bad. I wore them out, honey. Y'all, let's go, y'all. I need. We had a break in Bali. We had a little break, and it was like, ooh, we was all sitting by the pool. It was like, ooh, we needed this break, child. Cause look, don't don't threaten me with a good time. You come and travel with me, honey. We going somewhere. Do you hear me? We gonna see where we going. We are going to see the place. Do you hear me? So when we go back to Dubai, we're also adding the Maldives. So we're going to do Dubai, and do all the things, and then we're going to fly over to the Maldives and have a vacation from the vacation. So I'm excited about that. And then we're going to do Ghana, and we're taking it back. We're taking it back. We're doing some cultural things, and we're just kind of stepping into those spaces where you just kind of want to be grounded. You want to be grounded in who you are, and you want to be affirmed in a space where your ancestors can affirm you. And that's why we're doing Ghana. We man, doing the naming ceremony, all of the things, like, right, just to, so you get your name over, like, this is who you are. This where you at. So we had to do those things just for us. And so if you aren't traveling with us, absolutely come and hang out with us. It's not too late. It's not too late. You can come and hang out with us. We are hosting webinars couple of over the next few every Sunday. So we'll be hosting those Sunday evening at 7 p.m. So come and hang out with us there. So if you want to put travel on your board, put that on there. So I have a couple of things here that I grabbed. It's like, do not be afraid, just believe, Mark 5:36. And so that comes with this goes with what I was saying about I'm no longer going to be afraid of the no. The no won't stop me from asking the next person. And I'm not going to take their no personal. And even if I'm going through something and I ask, so if I come to you and I ask you for something and you tell me no, and I'm going through, like I'm going through, I'm not going to take that personal. I'm going to move to the next person. So do not be afraid, just believe. Mark 5:36. So that is going on my board because you gotta put your prayers on the board. And then my other prayer is God has made everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. And so, and y'all know I can't, I cannot have a board without patio furniture on it, honey. So we gotta add some patio furniture on there, and I've got some patio furniture on there. Just some small spaces. I'm gonna add in, and I want to. I'm definitely going to grab some other ones, but I'm gonna glue those in just a second. So I'm just kind of sharing with you guys what I have on mine. So these are now the next couple of things are things that really have yes, and that's why I'm going to Dubai. That was nice. Like I encourage others to go on a trip. Very good, very good. Because you have to. Yes, yeah, honey. And just we're gonna have a good time in Dubai. I cannot wait. Um, these are near and dear to my heart. Like these cards and the cards in these jars. So back in 2023, um, TPC Con 2023 in Houston, we I had some sugars to give me. Big sis RJ gave me this, and she went around and she collected these cards. And these sugars wrote messages to me, and this has gotten me through. So when I was at my lowest, and I slid down the wall, and I boom, these messages, these messages reminded me that baby, when you are at your lowest, you call on God. You call on God.
Mhm.
So these were, you know, so this and some of them have names on them and some of them don't. But like this one says, Tara, when God made you, he broke the mold. Continue to let God guide you. You
What
know,
a beautiful affirmation. And that was from someone?
that was from these are all from Sugar Sisters who were at, the conference. Um, Tara, thank you for coming into my life. I have truly enjoyed this year's conference. Who knew that being on a patio would bring so much joy and love? And so you just don't know how you affect people, right? And so you have to, you just don't know. You just don't know. So these these cards helped me. So I'm gonna take a few out. I'm just gonna pull a couple and I'm gonna actually put them on my board. And these two came from a sugar who she gave me a handwritten card on the very first TPC con. And she just said, she looked at me and she gave me this card and she hugged me and she said, "You changed my life." And I'm getting emotional, y'all, but how do you walk around with that? And folks are telling you, you changed my life. Like, how does that work? Um, but two of the things, and these are quotes, they're not scriptures, but they're quotes from two different people that I look up to, and one is Oprah Winfrey. I believe that the only courage anybody ever needs is the courage to follow your own dreams. And from Walt Disney, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And so, um, in this walk, I've followed my dreams. And, following your dreams does not come without failure. And understanding that failure is a vital part of success, especially when you take big risks and you just go, like you just do it. Failure is a part of it. I don't know not one business owner um, who has done something and not just like, oh my gosh, let me redirect that. Let me not do that part again. Let me do this differently this time. So It has these are, reminders that my dreams are valid and my dreams will come true. And no matter what, God is with me through them, right? So I'll be adding these to my board. And I'm just gonna grab a couple of these cards. I'm just gonna just grab two of them and I will put those on my board. Just no, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get four of them. I'm gonna get four of the cards.
One of the things that I thought was so great about this is that I love the vision workbook, and I also liked the um the shopping links where we could get inspiration for the types of things that we could use on our board. A lot of the things that I ordered didn't make it because I ordered them basically right at the time we were having the storm. So I won't be getting a lot of my things until next week, but I'm making do with what I have here in the house.
Same.
I realized I had a lot of this stuff already. Like my daughter is has my oldest daughter has ADHD, and she was just recently diagnosed with a mild form of autism. Um,
Ooh,
but one of the things that she was doing before she left, she's in China now, teaching. So that's another thing that I have to be grateful for, is that God is always showing up in ways where you least expect them. Because who would know that my daughter, who was not diagnosed with autism or ADHD as in her earlier years, but as an adult, but she's thrived her entire life. She's always graduated with honors, and now she's teaching in China. This is her fourth year as a teacher. Um, but some of the things that she has done on her own to kind of help with her anxiety is that she just paints. And so this is one of her canvases that she painted, and I'm just repurposing it. And she doesn't paint for it to be displayed. With some of her work, I do have displayed. But she just paints as an outlet. And so I'm repurposing a canvas that she had. I had some I'm in this season of really loving gold everywhere. So I'm wrapping it with some gold tissue paper that you use for gifts. I had some leftover ribbon, and I have some cards, and I have some other things that I'm going to be using to build my board. That really made me laugh because I'm like, at the end of the day, you really have everything that you need.
yep.
God has given you everything that you need. And I have been saying that to myself as like my little mantra for like the last 2 years. And I'm just laughing at myself now at how, I got this shopping list and had ordered all these things, and then the Alaska, what everybody was calling it, happened. And so all of
Yeah.
my supplies had gotten delayed. But I got everything I need right here. I got my glue gun and some other things because as a party planner, I do have a lot of things laying around the house. So I'm just using what I have. I'm
I,
using what God gave me already.
period. The same,
Yeah.
same. My stuff didn't come in either, and I was like, wait a minute. And so I have all of these things, and and I was like, we got this. You know what I mean? We got this. Hold up, we got this. And I was just like, let me pull this out because I want this to be full of the things that have surrounded me. I
Mm-hmm.
want this to be full of the things that have guided me through. I want this to be full of what brought me out of where I was and really, really, really crafting and supporting, aligning who I'm becoming. So
Let's see who
I
came in the comments too.
yes, so real quick, um,
You have some really great sister friends in this group.
yes. Duke said, I remember the first time Tara called me and she allowed me to provide lunch snacks for the media crew at her house for TPC Con #1. She continues to bless me. We all needed this today. Thank you. Thank you, Dukes, man. Dukes is one of those folks that, you know, um, some of the sugars have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And, and I have to, and what I have to say is that the sugars that truly like just know my heart. Like I appreciate that. Man, because sliding down that wall and hitting the floor, boom. And then you have people who know your heart, who really, 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 really know your heart, and it just,
Yeah.
man, it feels good. It feels good, and Dukes is one of those people. So I appreciate you, Dukes. I appreciate you. Um, we were supposed to be celebrating Duke's birthday during Delaska, but she had to cancel because of Delaska, and so we couldn't. I mean, she had a whole. It was her 50th birthday party.
50.
Yes, big 50, baby. And
Welcome to
so
the 50 club. I love
yes, baby. And so she couldn't have it, but that's okay. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. And then we have Lisa. Lisa says, "Amen, Dukes. The snacks were snacking at TPC Con. I know the media crew was blessed by them. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. We had a good time. Look, Gina says, sisters for life. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So I appreciate, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, it's just love. I just love it. I just love it. Um, Here is I'm gonna read these. I have four of them, and they are really anonymous. So I don't know who wrote them, but once this, I said I think I did the one that thanks for being a God and light in my life. Okay, the other one says you've inspired me so much, and I want to just say thank you. Another one says Tara, God's got a blessing with your name on it,
Amen.
and Tara, thank you so much for all you do, and just for being you. Love you, sugar. That, man, y'all just don't know. That just makes me feel amazing.
Look at that. I had just enough ribbon to finish my border on my board.
Look at you. Look at you. So okay, come on in the room.
You
So
know,
so who's gonna come up here? Nobody wants to come up, y'all. Your bonnets are welcome.
bonnets are allowed.
Bonnets are allowed. Bonnets are welcome. You can come on in the room and come and chat with us on stage. I am very grateful for you, Tara. Black women who love outdoor living spaces motivated me, uplifted me, and brought me to the uh,
That's
to the
Kendra.
way I live my life by design. I love that. That's Kendra.
I am going to. Um, I had actually picked up this really beautiful card that I was gonna gift to somebody, and then I decided I was gonna gift it to myself. So I wrote down all of my questions, all of my responses from the workbook. I wrote them in here.
Mhm.
So this is gonna go on my board as a reminder of the promises I made to myself. And then my focus area, I'm using some gift tags. So I think my theme for myself this year is that I am the gift that I have been searching for. So all of my things are gonna. My board is the theme of it is presence and gifting, and so I'm gifting myself the life that I want to live. So I'm using some gift tags that I wrote. Abundance, y'all. I just started a new company. It's a selfie photo booth company. So I'm putting that on my board. It's called the Pink Tie Party Co. So
Let's
I've been
go.
renting out my selfie booth. Um, Clear vision and strategy is one of my focus. Time freedom is one of my focus, and financial freedom. And then the other one is I'm gonna write my name because my other big main focus is Charnel,
I love it.
which was inspired by this call today. So this was really great.
I love it. I love
And I'm
it.
gonna write my whole name.
I know that's right. Put it all on there.
Yep.
Put it on there.
I wish other people would join us so we can just have a more intimate conversation. We don't want you guys to stay in the chat. You have the opportunity to come on. You should
Yes.
come on and let's just chat. This is a
Safe
open
space.
conversation. It's a safe space.
It's safe. It is safe. It is safe space. I want to add some more. This is kind of where I'm going so far, but I've got to add. Oop, I've got to add some more. So I'm gonna get some pictures for. I'm gonna actually get some pictures of my kiddos and add to the white space in here, and
Mm-hmm.
have them in the center. And then I want to. I'm gonna put one of my goals. Just just in life, just goals, just to just communication. And communicating with people around me, being very clear, and that not worrying about the no.
Or not being for me it would be not being paralyzed by the no.
Ah, yep. But no
I don't know
worries.
what I bought these for. You talking about ADHD? That ADHD tax, they finally have given a name for it. Buying things that you
Yeah, oh yeah.
see you see the potential in something, and so I don't even know what I bought these for.
Gotta get it, gotta have it. I just be all over the place all the time.
I don't
Um
even know what they are. I don't know if they're stickers. What in the world? However, I did see that I had written something on them. So I must have had some. Oh, this paper come off. I'm fine. I had written something on it once before. Now I'm
ah,
seeing that the film comes off. Look at God. So I'm going to
oh,
use these as notes as well. So it's mirrored.
oh, that's cute.
You don't
That
want to
is
know
so
how long
cute.
I've had those. I probably have had these at least 3 years.
That is too cute.
So I'm beating HD. I need to put that on my board. I want to beat ADHD, and I want to do it holistically. I don't want to have to take chemical medications for it. So
Yeah, I get it.
most of it, they look like mirror
Mirror stickers.
stickers. I
Um,
think they are, Mo. I think I can probably. I just started wearing nails too. I let my nails grow, and I don't really know
yeah.
how to do anything with nails on.
My nails are a hot mess. Let me see, Chanel. Those are great anchors for your vision board. Really, hold on. Really draws you into your focus areas when you look at your board. I love that. That's from Sandra.
Thank you,
Yes.
Sandra.
Look at Mo said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the goldest of them all?
Me.
I love it. I love it. I love
Let
it.
me try to get the back out because I think that's what they are too, Mo.
That is super cute. That is super cute. I have some more. I have some gold stickers, and I'm all on this gold too. Um, oh, maybe the gala at TBC Con needs to be gold or brown and gold. I want to change my entire backyard and have a different look. Well, you hired me to come do it, sugar.
I need to hire you.
Uh,
My backyard is it's intimidating. Like I stand back there and I'm just like,
what do I do
what am
now?
I supposed to do with this?
It is so cute, y'all. It is so cute.
Everybody loves it. And I'm just like, yeah, come over here and do something.
It is so, so, so very cute. Dukes, come on up. Drop that link again.
The other thing I love, Tara, is that in the some of the messaging that was going out as it related to this, that we do have we probably won't be able to finish our boards on the call.
Mm-hmm.
So you are giving us the opportunity to do the boards at our pace, and we should probably post them in the Facebook group.
Yes, I do want to do that.
I'm gonna finish mine today because if I don't,
Uh, oh,
This is
Kendra's coming up. Hold on. Kendra's coming up.
come on in the room.
Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? But there she is. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Oh, it's not working.
What's not working?
We hear you. We don't see
We,
your camera though.
we don't see you, but we hear
Yeah,
you.
I'm trying to see me. Hey, 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 hey.
I don't know what's going on with the camera, but we definitely hear you. How are you today?
Right. This is beautiful, guys. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming up.
I know.
I'm delayed. Oh my God.
You're fine. We'll take our time. What
Yeah,
are you putting on your vision board today?
You can't see my camera.
I can't. Do you have a slider at the top of your screen that you can actually manually?
Wait a minute. Hello?
Yes,
Now you can hear me. Can you hear me now?
we can hear you. We can
Okay,
hear you.
great,
We
great.
just can't see
So
you.
I'm putting on my vision board. I kind of did. I want you guys to be able to see.
Yes, I was trying to. Do you have? You can exit the studio and join again. It may help. Okay. So real quick before we do that, Mo, do you have a little lever at the top of your actual computer? So at the top of your computer, sometimes where the camera is, sometimes it has the newer computers have a little manual.
Slide thing.
Yes, slide it over.
It should be on. Like
Hey, Dukes.
Dukes is on too.
it's on when I'm in the group.
There you go,
Oh, there you
Kendra.
go. There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Here I is. Here I is.
Here you is. Hey, Dukes. Hey,
Hey.
Kendra. So
So
let's see those boards. Let's see what you got. Come on, Kendra.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
well, my board didn't come in, but I just using my countertop for everything. So I had I have my book and I'm cutting out stuff.
Oh, you got your book with the photos in it.
Yes,
Oh, I love that. I'm
yes,
waiting on mine
yes.
to get here.
So my board didn't come. So I got my clips off of your side with my little, I'm all ready. And I just made my whole countertop my board for now until it comes.
I love it.
So I kind of went through the questions you guys were asking. I'm a paper person. So my workbook, I'm a paper. So my vision,
Okay.
I put prosperity.
I love it. I love it.
I put making my dreams happen. I got this little blank check.
I love
Yes. Put $15 million on there, Kendra.
Put it on there. Put it
Yeah.
on there.
And so for my reset, you said, what does reset look like? I have peace and travel,
Oh yeah. Come on.
getting some rest.
I like it. Come on, lay down on the bed on the cool side.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
And then for my life is aligned and who I am becoming.
Girl boss, let's go.
Yes, yes. And a bold decision I'm making.
Yeah.
Success. Go get it. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. And
Do what you love.
Do what you love.
yes, yes, yes.
I love it. We got a few comments in the chat. Let me see. Janice says it would be great to have two vision boards, one for personal and one for professional. My board is big. I know that's right. Listen, I may need to do that. I definitely may need to do that. Janice says she has that same clip art book.
So consider myself this year.
I know that's right. Bring it on in the room, honey. I need that blank check so I can put it out here too. I don't have a blank check. That's what I should have had.
Right. Considering myself is my things.
Where Dukes went? She'll be back.
So I have a question. When I did have some of the little note cards, when I don't have the inspiration in front of me. Do we leave the envelope side when we put it on the board? We leave the envelope side here where we can put, because we were supposed to put our prayers in here.
Mm-hmm. If you have your envelope, then you put it flat so it's
side,
open. Yeah, so you can flap it open, and you can continue to add prayers if you want to. So, and it's up to you.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm definitely adding my prayers. And then I have a sticker that says pro melanin, because I don't want nobody to ever forget that I am pro Black at all times.
Blacker than black at all times. I was nervous about that at first, because I had so much flack when I initially created Black Women Who Love Outdoor Living Spaces, and people would ask me, and of course they would be rude about it. Well, why do you think just Black women like it? And I was like, we don't just like it. Y'all can like it too, but all my life I've only known y'all to see y'all in it. In the pictures when it came to patio, anything that was outside, y'all were in the pictures. We were never in it. We were never a part of it. But I was always outside. Like, I enjoy that. That was like a part of my life. So this is for us. You can't come. It's all good. We love you, but this is not for you. You're welcome to any of our public events, but understand that the events are for Black women. You can get some information from it, but we're catering to Black women because this is our safe space.
Yes.
If you're not trying to come in to enhance that or support that, then this is not the space for you. Doesn't mean that we don't love you. That just means that this is a space for us to be safe.
Yes.
Janet says that she pulled out the same. She said, wait, Kendra, we have some of the same visions. I pulled out prosperity. And Sandra says, love the creative energy in this group. Yay, good. I love it. I love it. I love it. So glad you guys joined. Thank you all again for being here. We need something for us only. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, y'all, it is, let me get a drink of my protein. Definitely got to have that.
Hi, Dukes. I always see you in the prayer group,
I know.
patio. It's good to put a face with the name.
Dukes, show us your stuff.
Oh, cool.
Well,
I kind of cheated and started last night because I'm extra like that.
Oh, no.
I can appreciate it. Thank you.
But, like, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but my word's intentional. So I put at the very top.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, like, I do catering, so I'm a foodie person, so I want to make sure I'm taking care of my health as well as eating right and doing better.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
I love
and then I'm going on vacation.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Where you going?
Annually.
Where you going this year?
Annually.
I don't know. I'm going everywhere.
I know that's right.
And then I'm making life easier.
I love it. I love it.
I think I want a whole section with the
Yeah.
intentional living where
And
I'm
then like
in life.
Ah,
I love it. I love it.
So the uh the vision board book with the cutouts, it have a lot of good prompts and stuff in it and
yes.
photos.
Looks like it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I can't wait for mine to get here. I just saw somebody left a package, so maybe that's my package.
Right. My board didn't come and my little aspirations, the biblical aspirations, they didn't come. I'm like, ah.
I know, I know, I know. But we still have time. We still have time. Janice says Tara removed travel and passport because this girl is not leaving American soil as long as the president is in office.
yeah.
That may
And
be the reason why we need to get out of here, Janice.
listen, that's the very reason why we need to go, just in case we need to stay over there when he really get to acting a fool.
Yeah.
We'll be welcome somewhere else. I need you to add healthy sleeping and rest to your board. I just added to mine. You know what?
Right.
Listen, I do need to do it. And
I rebuke that PAP machine. They said I have mild sleep apnea. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. I do.
I know that CPAP. Yeah, I know. That's wild. Dukes, we need you to do a live cooking show for the sugars. Yes, and cooking show sounds great. We can all join with our wine. Listen, let me tell y'all something, and I'm not gonna get into it, but I mean too much into it. I'm gonna share just a little bit. But TPC Con this year is going to be completely, well, I won't say completely different. There'll be some of the elements that we're used to, but there are going to be some elements that we have not yet experienced. So it is going to be definitely different. So I'm excited. Kendra, I'm over here scream when I say that. She probably over there like I don't want that CPAP either.
No.
Yeah, they are trying to give me one, honey. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to just real quick let me share a couple of things, and because it is after 12 and I want to be mindful of your time, we can stay for a little while. I got some time. Look, I got some time, but just a couple of announcements. One first things first is, y'all, we have a private circle. Well, we've got Black women who love outdoor living spaces, but we have a more intimate circle called the Sugar Circle, and it's $19.99 a year. And I would love for you to join us if you have not. If there are any Sugar Circle members in here, go ahead and raise your hand. If you haven't joined Sugar Circle, oh, look at Kendra. If you haven't joined Sugar Circle, go ahead and join Sugar Circle. It's this. Okay, dudes. So it is this amplified. Like this is what we're doing. We're creating these spaces. Second announcement is, y'all, we are traveling. So I know some folks are here that have traveled with me, and for those who have traveled with me, y'all go ahead and drop a little note in the comment section and let them know that we do real good on this travel, and we have a really good time. Dukes, you can go ahead and give them a little something. Share a little something with them. And if you're interested, we're going to be hosting some events, some webinars on
Yeah, I enjoy
Go ahead, Dukes.
every bit of Dubai. I mean, I think for me, it was just going because I went by myself. I didn't know anybody. But when you meet the ladies, it's just like you become a whole family, literally.
How many trips have you been on so far with
Yeah.
the group?
I just did that one so far, but I want to go to more.
Okay. Which is interesting. And I'm asking you that because I met you at this year's TPC Con. And if this was the first trip you went on, it does not seem like you were new to this community. You seem
Okay.
like you have been a part of this community from the beginning.
Oh, she was.
Yeah. I was there literally when she started till
Okay.
now, but I just didn't know the ladies. Like they know me on the screen online.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But a lot of the sugars went alone, and it was just great because we took care of each other. We were just good to each other. We just had a good time.
Yep.
So yeah. And so my last let me see, my last announcement is, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed Life by Design, invite someone. Not Lisa say her and that CPAP struggle constantly. I understand. But if
I'm
you
ready to go somewhere. My passport is so new, the page is still stuck together.
oh
Amen.
Lord. Well,
Let's go.
Let's
come
go.
on. Sign up, sign up. We're gonna have a really good time in Dubai, Maldives, and then we're headed over to Ghana. Super excited about both of those trips, y'all. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Um, I'm excited. Just like this year, like God is just doing something major and big and all this stuff. So yeah. So it is. Yeah. It's is going to be amazing. But if you enjoyed this Life by Design, if you enjoyed this one, then I absolutely want you to invite someone else. I want you to invite someone else. Send them that link and say, hey, we did Life by Design. It's once per month. You owe it to you. Tell them you owe it to you to be in a space where you can design the life you desire. This is where we design our lives. This is where we align our lives to support who we are becoming. Okay, so invite someone to come and join us next next month, which is it's February. I think it is February 28th is the date.
And really easy. It's always going to be the fourth Saturday of every month.
There you go. Uh, yeah, so it's the fourth Saturday of every month. Invite someone, tell them to come and hang out, whether they're in the group or not. Go ahead and bring them, tell them to come and hang out with us. Um, they can, connect with us and hang out with us. There are a couple of things that if you're here, we thank you, but there are ways that you can partner. So if you have a business and you want to share your business with us, you can partner. There are different, I've kind of talked about it, but it's on the page. And if you are an expert in a particular area, you can speak at Life by Design. So we want to hear from you. We want to we want you to tap in. We want you to tap in. So do y'all have anything? There you go. Call for speakers. Thank you, Mo. You could have left it up if you wanted to. But anyway, Kendra, do you have any parting words? Same time monthly. Yes, it'll be the same time.
Well, my parting words would be enjoy this time of your life, ladies, and live it intentionally.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Kendra, for joining us on stage. I'm going to drop you down real quick. I think, yeah. I'm gonna drop you down real quick and you'll be back on the other side, okay? Okay. All right. So if you, like I said, if you're an expert, then sign up. Thank you. Sandra says thanks for an enlightening session. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Um, Lisa, okay, thank you, love this today. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Hey, Kim, good afternoon, good morning. It's good afternoon now. Good afternoon. So glad you enjoyed this, y'all. I would love for you all to share If you would share, even in the group, finish your vision board. We're going to do a post so you can share in the group that you have done your vision board. If you want to post it on your own social media, please tag me, so we can reshare your vision board. We want to share this and we want to invite others to come and hang out with us. But we also want to hold each other accountable for the things that we're putting here. We're going to design our life. This is life by design. We're going to continue to align our lives with and support us, support ourselves in this space so that we can support who we are becoming. On my vision board is to move with godly purpose and intent. I know that's right. Um, Charnel, do you have anything to add?
Um, no, I just want to thank you for putting this together. Thank you for sacrificing your time to pour into us as some of your followers um, that are connected to you in the community. I know that this is not easy to show up online. So it's not lost on me that you are dedicated to not only us building out our homes and our patios to be inspiring for us and to help us, but you're also committed to us building from the inside out. So I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed, and I see that. Thank you so much. Janice says this has been great. You guys have said that this has been a good day. We definitely are going to take some of your words and let folks know that this has been good to you. And I'm excited. I am excited. Now, before I leave, and this was kind of off the cuff, but one of the things that we do have, and I'm going to let y'all go, is that TPCCon is going to be a little bit different. If you are interested in being involved with TPCCon, or if you work in a space that would like to be a sponsor, we're looking for our foundation sponsors now, and also our if you would like to connect with us to be a part of TPCCon, then jump in. It is going to be amazing. We have a few areas that we still need some assistance in, and we have our first our first core TPCCon meeting coming up this week on February 5th, at 7 p.m. And we're so excited to share. We're so excited. So if you are interested, just send me a DM or an email. And there it is, partnerships to partner. There you go. To partner for TPCCon, you can go there. But we'll be sharing some information soon. So if there's some spaces that you want to partner in, you can definitely do it. But this year is going to be one for the books. I cannot wait to share the vision and where we are going and what we already have in place and how we are moving to something that is historic and Black girl magic at its finest. So I love you all. Have an amazing day. And sugars, don't forget to get outside. Bye bye, y'all.